Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexa. Today we're making grape nut pudding. I measured out all my ingredients and I recommend that you do so too. You can find a full list of ingredients and measurements in the link in the description. Remember to watch the video first so you can be prepared.
First, I'm going to add the milk and grape nuts into a medium saucepan on medium heat. Stir it occasionally so it doesn't burn. We want to cook it until it is simmering, which is when small bubbles appear. Next, I'm going to put the eggs, granulated sugar, and vanilla extract into the bowl of my stand mixer. I used vanilla bean powder, but if you use vanilla extract, it will look more whitish in color, and your final product will have a more layered look because most of the grape nuts go to the bottom, so it'll look darker. I'm going to mix this until the ingredients are fully combined. Some of the vanilla bean powder is sticking to the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape it off of there quickly with a rubber spatula. I'm going to mix this until there are no separated ingredients in my batter. Now that my batter is fully combined, I'm going to slowly add in the milk mixture from before. Because it's still warm, we're going to start by just adding in a little bit while the mixer is on. This is called tempering. It makes it so that the eggs don't cook by gradually raising the temperature instead of doing it drastically all at once. After the small amount I pour in is mixed in, I'm going to add in the rest while the mixer is going as well. Don't stop the mixer as you're adding in these ingredients because we don't want to risk the eggs cooking. The batter looks great, so let's move on to the next step. Next, I'm going to butter my baking dish. To do this, I rub a stick of butter against the bottom and sides of the baking dish. This will help the pudding to not stick to the dish after it's done cooking so we can slice it nicely. After I rub the stick of butter against the pan, I'm going to use my hands to make sure the butter is covering the whole dish. I also placed my baking dish into a baking pan that's taller than it because we need to make a water bath for it. Now I'm going to pour the batter into the baking dish. Use your rubber spatula to scrape out any batter that could be sticking to our mixing bowl. Next, I'm going to put the pudding into the oven. After I put it into the oven, I'm going to pour enough hot water into the outer baking pan so that it creates a pool that goes halfway up our baking dish. My oven's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Start checking your pudding at 40 minutes. My pudding took 50 minutes to bake. When it's done, it should be firm but jiggly. If you place a knife, toothpick, or cake tester into it, it should come out clean. Place it onto a cooling rack so it can cool. And my grape nut pudding is done and looking delicious. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments and how the recipe went for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can see when new videos are added. Thank you and enjoy!